Hello everyone and welcome on this new Friday analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So first of all guys, I would like to thank you for reaching 300 likes in the last weekly analysis video. It was a big pleasure, and of course that's all I'm asking guys. All I'm asking you is to hit the like button if you have entertained the video and have of course made profits with these signals. For example, the EURUSD signal has indeed reversed exactly from the given price on Saturday's signal. Midweek analysis signal hasn't been triggered, but in general it was almost very close to the same level of the original level for the sell. However, EURUSD from the last weekly analysis video has made 127 pips. Congratulations for those who have taken the signal and enjoyed these profits. So again, it's really weird that we are not seeing, actually barely seeing any comments saying that they have made profits with the signal. But if the signal failed, you will see really some ugly comments. Anyway, I'm not here to say anything bad. I just want to say that it's just really nice when we send a good signal to see your reaction about it, that if you have really made profits with it. Anyway guys, let's now see what we can do next, and let's now begin with the EURUSD. So first of all, let me now delete the old signal and let's see now what we can expect next with this pair. Now based on the daily chart, we can see clearly that the market has formed here a real level of the support. So this was of course a support number one. Now keep in mind that this is the current daily candle, and this candle still has about 4 hours for the closure, which means this candle still has a potential to continue the fall to reach the same level of the real support, and that's going to be in very short time. I think like about just like 16 pips more to go. Then the EURUSD most likely is going to begin a bullish reversal, and most likely it's going to just be a pullback, and at some point right here we have to consider selling the EURUSD. Let me now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now in the 4-hour time frame, as we can see right here, actually let's go to the 1-hour time frame. I want you guys to notice the movement for the EURUSD. As we can see, the market has reversed exactly at the lowest level of the support, and then on Fibonacci 50 it has reversed. Again, reverse on that support, and then on Fibonacci 50 started the fall. Reverse, Fibonacci 50, start the fall. Reverse on the support, Fibonacci 50, start the fall, and so on and so on. So meaning the bearish movement here is so strong, and the EURUSD is most likely now gonna continue the fall, and the market is indeed respecting that level of a strong support trend line. This was indeed a real level of the support trend line. Meanwhile, in the middle we had here that fake breakout, which means the market, guys, is really falling. It's in a strong downtrend. And all what we can do right here is expect a pullback upon the pressure from that support zone. But after that, the EURUSD is most likely gonna continue the fall, breaking out from that support zone here, because the bearish movement is so strong, as we have mentioned earlier. Especially again, guys, that is very clear on the daily chart. And if we use Fibonacci retracement, as you can see, the market now is approaching 61.8, which will gonna happen after falling for another 31 pips. That means that the next movement for the EURUSD is gonna be like this, a pullback, and then the market gonna fall to reach 61.8. So let's now look at the EURUSD to see where exactly we can start selling it. Now, to find that level, it's important to identify the strong support trend lines. As we can see right here, that indeed, guys, was a strong level of a support trend line, which was in the past also here, as we can see, also a resistance trend line. Fantastic. So that was a resistance trend line, which has already become a support trend line number 1, number 2, and number 3, and finally broken out from. Now, what we can actually expect from the EURUSD to make a pullback, and that level of a previous resistance trend line will be respected. Also, that broken level of a support trend line will also be retested, and afterwards, the EURUSD is most likely gonna continue the fall after it rises for about 30 pips. Now, by saying that, let's look at the left side to find the nearest strong real level of a resistance. That can be found exactly right here, guys. Exactly right like this. As you can see, this was the highest level of a real resistance. It was also the real level of the support. Therefore, if the EURUSD is gonna make a pullback upon the pressure from that support, it's gonna fall again rise again right here, reaching the same level of a previous support trend line, and then it's gonna continue the fall. So that being said, let's start selling the EURUSD exactly at that level, and take profit level, guys, is gonna be right here, the nearest strong key support level to our entry at 1.06507. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance right here at 1.08473, which means the safe zone ranging for about 56 pips against 140 pips of profit. Not really, not my style. I would like to give more realistic take profit levels. Even the safe zone, let me just reduce it. I want to go to the 30-minute time frame to see that actually better. Let me just be clear, guys, here. I want to be clear about my take profits levels and the safe zone. It has got to be realistic to the maximum, of course. Yes, yes, we can actually expect for the market to go against our direction for about 45 pips, and this take profit level is going to be about 76 pips only. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, guys, so give it to me, guys. Come on, the pound USD has been triggered, as you can see, and the pair has went exactly to the take profit level, making more than 113 pips of profits. Again, congratulations for those who have taken this signal and enjoyed these profits. Again, guys, please let me see in the comments what you did with this signal. If you have made any profits, at least hit the like button. If you did not make any profits, still hit the like button, please, because this signal was a perfect one. However, let me now delete this signal, and let's see now what we can expect next with the pound USD. So as you can see, guys, I think it's really simple. Based on the 4-hour time frame, we're having here that level of a support zone, as support trend line, sorry. So as you can see, guys, most likely the pound USD is going to rise again to retest the broken level of that support trend line, and afterwards is going to continue the fall. And by looking at the left side also, we can confirm that this indeed right here exactly at 1.24231 was indeed a real level of the resistance, and of course that support trend line can be edited to be like this. So either ways, this support trend line, guys, is going to be retested again after the bearish breakout happened. I think that's really enough on the 4-hour time frame. We don't even need to go to the daily chart or weekly charts, since we are actually analyzing for just the next day. Therefore, let's just wait for the pound USD to rise again for another 30 pips. Of course, it might rise upon the pressure from the current support right here at 1.23905. Afterwards, the pullback will begin, and of course, the take profit level, guys, will be placed right now exactly right there at the nearest support to our entry, which will be actually about, I would say, 74 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a nearest resistance at 1.24702 for about 47 pips. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. Alright, so the AUDUSD signal, guys, unfortunately hasn't been triggered, but at least it's going in the right direction as expected. Anyway, let me now delete the old signal, and let's see now what we can do next with the AUDUSD. Now, as you can see, guys, the AUDUSD will most likely gonna continue the fall to reach the lowest level of the support at 0.65736. The pair right now is way below 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, as we can see right here, which means the market has already retested 61.8 and most likely now is going to continue the fall. That's of course the reason that we can see the pair is actually going in a strong bearish movement. Now most likely the next target is going to be right here, the support level, so the market might fall for another 36 pips. However, there is a certain level that we can actually start selling the AUDUSD at, and most likely it's going to be really a perfect entry. Based on the 4-hour time frame, guys, we can see clearly right here that we had also a real level of the resistance. As you can see, this was indeed a real level of the resistance. It was of course a real level of the support. Therefore, 0.66350 we can actually expect from the AUDUSD to make a pullback for another 26 pips, and from that point it's gonna be good to start selling the pair, considering also that we're having here a resistance trend line, and most likely the AUDUSD will be respecting that level of a resistance trend line as well. It's gonna be a small signal, you can call it like a scalping signal, and the safe zone is gonna be just right here till 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, which means we will actually have a safe zone of just 35 pips against 62 pips of profit. And moving now to the USDCAD. Alright, so the USDCAD signal, as you can see guys, the sell order has been indeed activated. The market went in about, I would say like 70 pips of profit before now reverses again upon, I think, in the news about the unemployment claims for the USD dollar. However, that indeed has helped the dollar to rise and to gain some strength, as you can see as a result. USDCAD signal is right now ranging in the safe zone, and in my opinion and in general, no longer good for the sell. We have to consider buying this pair. Now the question is where exactly we can start buying the USDCAD. Now based on the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to use the Fibonacci retracement, as you can see right here. Now as you can see, my friends, the market is indeed above 61.8. However, if we look closely, we can see clearly that Fibonacci 50 was indeed the nearest strong key support level to the current price, which means, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I'm not, we can actually expect from the USDCAD to continue the fall for about 32 pips, and we will be buying the USDCAD exactly from that point of a previous support. Now, as you can see clearly right here also, we're having that level of a broken resistance trend line. As you can see, this was indeed a resistance trend line. The market has indeed made the bullish breakout from that level, and as we know guys, as you have learned from my channel, once we are having here a resistance trend line like that, and the market make the bullish breakout from the resistance trend line, what will happen is the market will reach the strongest level of a resistance trend line, or a key resistance trend line, and then it's going to continue to fall to retest the broken level of a resistance trend line to create now a new support trend line. That's exactly what I'm expecting to happen with the USDCAD. The market has created here a resistance trend line. As you can see, this was indeed a strong key resistance trend line. This one indeed right here was a strong key resistance trend line. This was of course another one, but however, this is of course the nearest key resistance trend line. So therefore, we can actually expect from the USDCAD to begin now the bearish fall to retest the broken level and to reach Fibonacci 50, and then that level of a real support will be most likely respected, and then the USDCAD is going to continue the rise to reach the highest level of the resistance. That means that is going to be our take profit level exactly right there, and the sell level is going to be, the buy level is going to be exactly right here at 1.34864, and the safe zone is going to be ranging just till the lowest level of the support right here, meaning our safe zone is going to be ranging just for 34 pips only against a 78 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USDJPY, which of course did not go as I have expected, but however, I was actually careful guys when I sent you the signal. I told you do not sell right here unless there was a bearish breakout and a retest of the level. I think you can see it right here, right? This is of course I don't know what happened here, why it's like that right now. It was like this. I'm not sure what happened to the MT4, why it's doing like this. That was of course the line here I have drawn in the last midweek analysis video. You can refer to it to watch it. I said wait for the market to retest, or actually to make the bearish breakout from that level. Wait for it right here to fall all the way to this support, then rise again to retest the same level of a resistance, and then sell. I did not say to sell immediately right here, and I advised you also in that video to do not do that. I told you do not sell immediately. Wait for the bearish breakout to happen, wait for the retest, and then sell. Selling instantly might actually be the horrible decision, because I told you this might actually become a new support. However, that's exactly what happened, and the USDJPY kept rising. Now let's see now what we can do next with this pair. Let me now delete all the old signals, the old drawings, objects. Okay, let's see now what we can do next with this pair. Actually, the USDJPY has just left this long-term structure right here. As you can see right here, guys, this is really obvious. This was a strong structure which has been abandoned recently by the USDJPY. Now looking carefully right here, guys, we're having also a strong key support level on the left side, as you can see right here. To be precise, exactly right here at 138.032. This was indeed a real level of the support, and then we can see clearly that the USDJPY has a potential to fall all the way right here to retest that level of a broken resistance or a structure, and retesting the same level, or actually respecting the same level of the support right here. So therefore, keep in mind that this is on the daily chart. So we are hoping for the next candle to fall for about 53 pips before we can start buying the market. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame. Now the new candle has actually just born, so this candle still has about 4 hours and 42 minutes for the closure. There is a possibility that this candle is going to be bearish and the next one is going to be bearish as well. So therefore, let's get ready to start buying the USDJPY exactly from that point. Let me just scroll to the left side to make sure that the line is placed in a very accurate way, which will provide us with an accurate entry. Check this out. I'm going to raise this line right here a little bit more, just like this. Perfect. Scrolling more to the right side to make sure it's perfect, yes, perfect, yes, all perfect, yes, now it's perfect. So meaning we will be actually expecting to start buying the USDJPY at 138.285, sorry, and there, that means we have to wait for the market to fall for about 32 pips before we can start buying it. However, moving back to the daily chart to identify our take profit level, which will be right here exactly at the absolute highest level of a resistance at 139.389, and a safe zone back to the 1 hour time frame, a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a previous resistance, which means our safe zone will be ranging for about 40 pips, expecting to make about 110 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USDCHF, which has just hit the take profit level. That's really great news. Again, congratulations for those who have taken this signal and enjoyed these profits, guys. Again, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel in appreciation for these results. I mean, this is really outstanding. So many of the signals which I have sent in the last Saturday video have indeed hit the take profit level. So meaning the USDCHF made more than 114 pips of profits. Again, congratulations for those who have entered this signal. Anyway, let me now delete the signal and let's see now what we can do next with the USDCHF. Now it's very clear to me that we're having here also a real level of the support, as you can see right here, guys, exactly right there. To be precise, exactly as 0.90373. Now we can actually expect from the USDCHF to make another pullback for about 17 pips, and from that, actually let me just be more realistic about this one. Exactly from there, I want to have actually, guys, the safest entry possible. Therefore, I'm going to choose the lowest level of the support because it is indeed here the nearest resistance to the bullish breakout candle lies exactly right here. And as I'm teaching you on my channel, that is gonna be the best level to start buying the USDCHF once the market reaches the nearest, or the top of the peak of the wick right here, which is the nearest one to the bullish breakout candle. So anyway, let's wait for the USDCHF to fall for another 20 pips, 28 pips, I would say, and then we can start buying this pair, aiming the highest level of a resistance right here as 0.91210, and the safe zone that should not be ranging lower than this level of the support as 0.89797, which means we will actually be expecting 95 pips profit from this signal against 45 pips of safe zone. Alright, so that's everything for the USDCHF. Now let's move to the gold. Alright, so the gold signal unfortunately hasn't been triggered. I mean, guys, come on, it has reversed just like 23 pips far away from the sell area. It went in total of 370 pips. Unfortunately hasn't been triggered, but I would say that the gold has indeed went in the right direction as expected. So it was another fantastic signal, and I believe everyone is happy with the signal, and hopefully some of you have indeed made profits with it. Anyway, let's see now what we can do next with this with the gold. Now moving to the daily chart, we can see clearly that the gold is still in a strong bearish movement, and most likely is going to continue the fall to reach the lowest level of the support right here at 1935.43, which means the gold still has about 200 pips more to go. Now, looking carefully right here, guys, we're having also the peak of the resistance right here at 1959.49. But the question is, can we start really selling right here? That's gonna happen in just like after the gold rise for another 50 pips. Let me now move to the 1 hour time frame, guys, and let me just scroll to the left side. As we can see, indeed, where is that resistance? It was right here exactly. As we can see, this was indeed the highest level of the resistance. Let's now study how the gold has reacted to that level of a resistance. As we can see right here, the first visit, the market has just ignored it, meaning we have ended up with a fake breakout. Now on the second visit, the market has barely made any reversal at all, and then started the bullish movement. That level of a previous resistance has become a new support. Not only that, it has actually kept the position as a very strong support. Moving to the right side again, keep scrolling. As you can see right here, this is the current price. However, the gold has not respected that level indeed as a resistance. That being said, we have actually to expect from the gold to rise again, to hit the strongest level of a resistance, and from there we can consider selling the gold. Check out this level, 1964.00. Exactly. Check this out, guys. This was indeed a strong level of a resistance. The gold has fallen for about 153 pips after reaching that level. Even right here, it went for about 142 pips. Meaning, that's gonna be, guys, the best level to start selling the gold after it rises for another 84 pips also. Including this, we can actually combine this with the support trend line, as we can see right here. Exactly. This was indeed a broken level of the support trend line. This is the bearish breakout candle, and as we can see, if the gold is going to continue to rise, it will actually be retesting the broken level of a support trend line to create a new resistance trend line. That being said, I would highly recommend to sell the gold exactly from that level. Let's add Fibonacci retracement to the mix, just to be sure that our levels are safe. Let me just draw the Fibonacci retracement. As you can see, exactly, this is of course the right way to draw the Fibonacci retracement, guys. I have explained this, of course, in a video called The Magic of Fibonacci Retracement Strategy. You can refer to that video to understand why I have drawn the Fibonacci this way. However, as you can see, the level I'm talking about is exactly 38.2, which is of course a strong level in the Fibonacci retracement. Therefore, we will be selling the gold exactly from that point, and the take profit level will be placed right here at the nearest strong key support level at 1937, which means, you know something, let me just move back to the daily chart. I want my take profit level to be, yeah, it's right there, exactly. Okay, back to the 1 hour time frame. This safe zone won't be ranging higher than this level of a previous support. That means our safe zone will be ranging for about 130 pips against 260 pips of profit. Alright, guys, so again, for the last time, just because these signals came from Xtreme Trader doesn't mean at all that they will be 100% in profit. Always consider that these signals might fail. The market can never be expected or predicted every single time. I agree, the signals did so well. It was super profitable for this week. Even the premium signals in Telegram did so well. It's running in profit so far, but again, that doesn't mean that we can of course beat the market. Sometimes the market will beat us. That was of course confirmed with the deal of the day videos. Unfortunately, the last 3 videos about the deal of the day on the pound JPY have miserably failed, and I have to admit it, I'm not hiding at all the truth that they have failed. However, meanwhile, all the USD signals have worked like a charm for this week. So again, guys, be careful about your funds. Always be sure that Forex market cannot be expected. Sometimes the market will just move like it wants, and we are just following it, and we just have to analyze how it's going. We cannot of course make it move in our way as we are predicting. Anyways, sorry for the long speech. I just wanted to make sure that everyone is going to be safe for this week. So again, guys, I wish everyone a happy weekend in advance. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.